Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you the best 5 Logbait decks inside of Clash Royale for the month April. So currently, there's 17 different Logbait players in the top 200 of the world. And out of those 17 different Logbait players, there's only 5 different Logbait decks being played. So yeah, today we can cover all the Logbait decks that are played in the top 200. Not even gonna miss a single Logbait deck. So gonna cover all of them today. So gonna be a very nice episode right here for sure. We in the first game against Polaris. Currently the best Evo Mortar bait player. He's gotten a top 2 ladder finish with it recently, so should be very interesting to play against him. And yeah, for the first game, we've got classic Logbait with the Evo Cannon, no Inferno Tower. Besides that, it's exactly like classic bait, so should be kind of an interesting matchup. Definitely better to have the Evo Cannon here than having the Inferno Tower also. So since like Inferno Tower is completely useless against bait cards. So I'm happy to have Evo Cannon. Also, yeah, Evo Cannon will be super useful. So not just the normal cannon is useful. So I want to make sure I cycle the Evo Cannon as quick as possible. He does go for the mortar here. I could rock it, but I feel like it's a better choice to just knight. And then I could go Evo Barrel and can go gang to the side to take out the Skelly King. And then that will take out the mortar. And I should also get a counter push with that. Very nice damage with the barrel. Good cannon card the middle to take care of both lanes, but I still got like decent damage for sure. So I'll take this start. Okay, wait, that's a very good mina. Okay, Ice Spirit Princess would have full counter that, but now I have to push this. Okay, very good knight to push that back. That was a very nice mina from him right there, because if he didn't mina, he would have gotten like no damage at all. But the mina made him get a lot of damage, and yeah, still forced me to go knight. So that was well played from him. Nice barrel right here since he wasted the arrows. So I could get 2 hits right there, and that puts me up 500 damage again. So just cycle to my Evo Cannon right here. Gonna gang here. I don't agree with those spears because he still has to defend the gang. Yeah, he has to go cannon card on that, which is kind of awkward for him. And I feel like, okay, he goes bets right there. It's very important for me that I always keep my princess for the bets, especially the Evo bets, because I only have Ice Spirit and Princess against air unless I have Evo Cannon in cycle. And if I don't have my princess for the Evo bets, they could completely like win him the whole game. If he like predicts my princess one with Mina, it could be over. So okay, he goes Mina there. That pulls back my knight, which is a little bit awkward. Just Evo barrel here, and then I can Evo cannon to hit like everything. He goes ability. Just log that and gang. The knight will block the cannon card on the left. Just keep distracting the mortar. We got very good damage on the right side actually while he was going in. So I'll take this. The mortar is basically dead. Okay, cannon here, and then I have to, okay, log, Ice Spirit, that should take out the card. Okay, nah, that's actually on 1 HP. Nah, that's so annoying. Just have to knight right here, unfortunately. I mean, I'm still in a very good situation, but if that cannon card didn't live on 1 HP, it could have been a lot better, but I'm still fine with that. Just gotta make sure that I start cycling back to the Evo Barrel. It's very important for me to have Evo Barrel um, yeah, to force out a lot of elixir from him because Cannoneer is not that good against the Evo Barrel. So if I have my Evo Cannon, for example, and have Evo Barrel, I can okay, wait, just Evo Cannon here, not even gonna log. Perfect. Wait, that's gonna hit the gang too. That's so much value. Very good that I didn't log on the left because I still would have had to Evo Cannon. And okay, wait, let's lock in right here. Maybe I could Ice Spirit to protect the princess, and then on depending, okay, wait, I can gang right here, and maybe, now that's not gonna like block the miner, but he still has to defend that, and I only need 2 more rockets to take the tower, but maybe I could, he's not back to arrows yet, I could barrel and rocket, he kind of has to gang, maybe the rocket could hit the gang, and wait, maybe that's gonna, okay, log it, that takes tower. Nice, GG's. I was gonna say that when I have Evo Cannon in cycle, I can just Evo Barrel to force out Elixir on both lanes, and then the Evo Cannon will clean up everything, which will just generate a huge positive trade. But GG's right here in the first game against Polaris. We take it, and I'll see you guys in the next match. For the next game, we have my own self-made 2.8 Elixir Logbait deck prepared. And yeah, this has been one of the best Logbait decks for the past half a year, basically, ever since World Finals almost. So yeah, it's been very, very strong. And for a short amount of time, it might have been the best Logbait deck in the game for about like 3 weeks or like 1 month. Even Riley was playing it for a bit because he thought it was the best deck in the or the best Logbait deck in the game. And even though it's not the best Logbait deck in the game anymore, for me it's at least still top 2 or top 3 Logbait decks for sure. I currently am top 30 global with it, and also I have 5 accounts in total in the top 10 of Germany, which is like 5 accounts in the top 80 global. So yeah, not the worst placements. So this deck is definitely still viable if you play it well, and very strong also. So let's see what we can do against Monk RG right here. Very unfortunate matchup, but it's kind of good that he has Barb Barrel for me, because that way I can abuse my Princess and Dart Goblins better, since he cannot dart Barb Barrel onto that like he could with the Log. Gonna try to predict the Fisherman right here, because, okay, yeah, he had a very awkward cycle, and look at that. We get a Princess hit, positive 1 Elixir trade, since I spent 6, he spent 7, so now I can just go in with the Evo Barrel quite well, and I should get good damage on at least one lane. He Hunters there and guards, and look at the left lane. Very good damage. I might get a... Nah, I don't get a Val kit on the left, unfortunately, but it's okay. I want a Wallis on the left, but still I have to make sure that he doesn't go in here. So before I Wallis, I want to make sure I defend. So yeah, good Dart Gob. He didn't go RG or anything, so just Wallis here and Ice Spirit in front of the Dart, so he cannot just ignore that. And that should be nice. We get a double connection on the left. Very good. I'm still flawless, actually. This guy's playing a little bit of a weird variation, since he's like playing with Monk and Ghost, and normally people don't have both. They either have Ghost or Monk, so that's very interesting. Has been a little bit more popular the past few weeks. I mean, what means more popular? People never played like this before, but now they play it, so I guess it just started to become viable and not gotten more popular, since it was never even a thing before before a few seasons. So just get a Valk in the middle like this to block the Hunter, so the Hunter doesn't get onto my tower. And kind of good how the Valk gets under the net, so it doesn't go too close to the Hunter, because then the Hunter would just make too much damage against it and take the Valk out. Good cannon here to pull in the Fisher, so my Princess should live right here. It does. We can dart here, and then we have to Wallis onto that, honestly, because we don't get the Valk down in time, and then we have to... Nah, are we dead here? No, please. Okay, just Valk here, and that I should still live. Okay, man, this is so rough. You can see what I'm talking about. Like, it's just so hard to consistently defend, and... Princess here on the right. I don't think the fish... Okay, the Fisher actually died. I was gonna say I don't think that will block it, but it died, so it didn't even matter. And just like that, he's exactly up 200 damage. So I feel like we have a good chance of coming back. It's not over at all. Nothing really happened. Like, he's just up 200 damage. So, okay, that... He might try to ability. Okay, nah, he doesn't. I thought he might try to ability to reflect the barrel. And I played my barrel on the inside, so the Monk would have not reflected that, but unfortunately he didn't ability. Would have been very good for me if he did, but it's alright. He's only up 26 damage now, and look at the spears on the left. We're pressuring him perfectly right now, not giving him any opportunity to get any pushes down, and just like that, we up damage. 150 damage, about that. I have to Dart Gob like this, block the Hunter so it doesn't like kill my Dart Gob, and then gank so the Fisherman doesn't pull in my Dart. The Wally should be very nice on the left. That is not enough. He fireballs. Wait, bang. Okay, almost got the double connection. Wait, that didn't pull the Valk, but now. Wait, the right. Wait, he buffered. Now that's gonna be tower. Okay, I have to BM this guy. This guy has BM'd me before, and yeah, this is such a bad matchup. So GG's, and I'll see you guys in the next match. We in the next game right here against Marva, and we playing Evo Skeleton's Logbait right here. This deck is currently the highest Logbait deck on top ladder. The person running this deck is top 5 global with it. I don't know what the person's name is. It's like a Russian name, so I don't know how to read it to you guys in English, but yeah, Evo Skeletons are very good actually still, because for Logbait, like, it's very useful since they can force out spells, and that way you can pressure them very well with your other bait cards, or like you can force out spells with your other bait cards, and then they don't have them for the Evo Skeletons, and that way your Evo Skeletons could get good value. So that works in both ways. And the second reason why, okay, just log this. The second reason why it's very good is because of Boss Bandit, because Evo Skellies are very good against Boss Bandit. If they don't have a small spell in their deck, or don't just have it in cycle, then they can full counter it. And even if they do, like, basically like I explained, right? if they small spell on the Evo Skellies, then you can just Goblin Gang and they won't have another small spell for that, most likely, and you're gonna be having a good defense. So yeah, Evo Skelly is just very solid against Boss Bandit, which is currently like the most broken card in the game. So it makes sense that yeah, the person at top 5 global is playing with Evo Skeletons for sure. So just gonna ignore everything. Inferno Tower will clean up everything just like that once again. Same thing like if like 30 seconds ago basically. But yeah, kind of have to go for those Infernos. Very nice skellies. I have to log. I always want to make sure I keep my log because otherwise he can go and like weirdly aggressive and then I have to defend like awkwardly. Okay, wait, that's exactly what I was talking about. That's why I tried to just use my skellies to defend the wallies so I could keep the log and he would never be able to do that, but he played a very good spirit and okay, very nice pressure from him on the left. Wait, another hit that's so much damage. Nah, he just got 1000 damage with the bush. Wow. Always going for spirits to support. It's smart from him because he knows I don't want to Inferno Tower for the Wallies, so his spirit will get value unless I log, but logging that is also not very valuable as I explained to you guys already. So yeah, just gonna gang right here. I want to keep my wall breakers. I want to keep my log for the upcoming Evo wall breakers since I still don't really want to log Inferno onto that. Even if it's the Evo, it's like a negative 3 elixir trade, which I don't really want to take. So just Evo Skellies here. He Evo Wallies there, just log and then gang to the side to also get a counter push. And I could barrel on the right side. The Evo Skellies, oh wait, they might. They actually live and force out the log. That's gonna get me some good damage. I thought the Evo Skellies will die, honestly, but they lived, so I'll take that. Just got a knight right here. Hopefully the bush could pop up from the princess. Okay, perfect. That's very important because now that just dies without me having to like put something else down. So he's playing this very well, honestly, pressuring me perfect on both lanes, making it very hard for me, yeah, to go for my own barrels, and I'm never really ever like able to go for a rocket onto his tower. Maybe I can go for one at the end of the game, but if I rocket him, I'm just gonna get cooked on one lane for sure, since he's gonna spam me on both and I won't have enough to defend on both lanes. So very nice Evo Barrel right here. I could Princess, maybe get that on tower. Evo Skeletons because he wasted the log, and that should be very, very good value with that. Wait, I can gang in the middle now to hopefully protect at least one Princess. He goes Spears. Okay. I mean, I'm getting good damage, but I'm still only up 200 damage, so this is like not comfortable at all. Still kind of stressful. Gonna go Princess the middle, that's kind of good. Maybe predict, okay, I thought he might Dark Goblin on the Princess, like high at the river to take out the Princess, but now my Princess lives, which is very nice. He might log, exactly, so we go barrel instantly, but we misplaced the barrel to the inside, which is bad, so that way he could full counter it with Fire Spirit. Would have been a lot better. Okay, the Princess is still on tower. Would have been a lot better to play barrels straight onto tower, and that way we would have gotten a lot of damage. That's just kind of my mistake right there, but we should be good right here. Okay, it's kind of getting hard to commentate all this. Like, it's very, very hectic defending both lanes against this guy. I'm just gonna go for my Inferno Tower the middle. Only 20 seconds left, and if I don't take damage, I don't even have to rocket. So it just all defense from here, log all that, and I should be good. Just get down enough. Okay, just get down skeletons, another Inferno Tower, and I have log next card coming up. So just go gang here, and then wait, the Fire Spirit. That's not enough though. Knight, log, and GG's. That's gonna be it. There's no way he can connect on my tower with this time left, and of course he doesn't have any spells. He's played yeah, basically everything in his deck. So GG's right here against Marba, and I'll see you guys in the next match. We in the next game right here against Bricko, and this guy always plays Hoggies, so should be an interesting game right here against him, since we have like Dark Prince, which is good against Hoggies, and we have Rocket, so might not even be a bad matchup for me, since Cannon card and Dark Prince. Okay, he just goes for that. I'm just gonna rocket that honestly, and he let the Bandit connect. That was pretty bad from him. That's over one rocket on the left, since the Bandit charge does more damage than a rocket, and I feel like I'm never gonna get barrel damage onto his tower, so yeah, I'll probably just be able to get damage with rockets. So I'll take already being up like one rocket. That was bad from him, and I feel like this might not even be too bad of a matchup. Normally, Hoggies triple spell hard counters like all Logbait decks, but with this specific variation, it might not even be too bad for me, honestly. Just Rascals here to defend the Queen, and also he should have to defend the Rascal Girls again. And yeah, one more barrel to get to my Evo. If I ever get damage with my barrel, it will be the Evo barrel. There's no way I'm ever gonna touch this tower with my normal barrel. Just banned it here with the Dark Prince, and I don't know, that might be too aggressive from him, since he's gonna be down a lot of Elixir now, but he has Evo Ice Spirit in cycle already. I might predict Skellies here. Okay, I mean, good try. I knew he would go for Skellies, but we didn't quite predict the correct placement, unfortunately, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, I mean, we only down 200 now, so our good lead from the start is already gone with one good Hoggies. Potentially, we should have just rocketed the Hoggies after we went for the barrel, and then he would have maybe, like, went Queen, laid the bridge, but we should have been able to, like, defend that, so maybe Rocket would have been the best choice. But I thought we might be able to get, like, a better counter push going. Unfortunately not. He goes for Queen. Not the best Queen right there, honestly. Maybe I can Rascals here, and then potentially on what he does, I could get down a rocket onto his tower because my cannon card will sit there. So I feel like I'm gonna Evo Barrel here, and the cannon card sits there. Yeah, I can just go for my rocket now because he can't literally not Hoggies into that. Like, it's just bad. I will Dark Prince if he does, and the cannon card Dark Prince kills everything, and he still has to defend the Dark Prince. So he can just queen the bag like he does and go for, okay, he Hoggies the left. I'm just gonna Evo Snowball. He maybe try to predict Rascals there, since I have nothing else which the law kills. I don't have Gang in my deck or anything. And of course I will not Princess directly onto the Hoggies. Just gonna rocket that to maybe get the Bandit, like more value out of the Bandit, but oh god, the Queen got 2 hits. That was bad for me. I should have just defended the Queen first and then rocketed, honestly. Not playing too well, but he's also making mistakes, so both of us kind of playing sloppy right here, like me letting the Queen lock on and him letting the Bandit lock on. Both of us kind of playing sloppy, and it's pretty even right now, so yeah, let's see where this takes us. I could rocket right now, but I want to make sure, okay, I want to make sure that I have something in the lane set up first, because otherwise he might get too much damage, and that's gonna be good chip for him, but maybe I can go in right here now and protect my... No, my cannon card doesn't get protected. Now delivery will be enough, right? Nah, that's gonna be so much delivery value. Maybe sneak through the princess on the left right here. Okay, no, but the cannon card should not... Yeah, it's not crossed, so he cannot Hoggies again like before. I can just take another rocket right here. Whenever the cannon card sits at the bridge like that, it's so annoying for him, because he can just queen the back. That's all he can do against that. Yeah, but it's kind of rare that my cannon sits there, so kind of funny how it just happened 2 times in a row. Gonna cannon card right here again, and the cannon's high, so I might get another cannon card sitting in my own half to defend the Hoggies. Now my cannon card lives. He goes for Evo Cannon. Okay, just ban it, and I have to start rocket cycling him now on triple, so go for rocket here. I need 4 more rockets, unfortunately. Now 3 more, so I might as well just have to like defend perfectly, since a Q cycle won't be enough to take my full tower, so maybe just 2 rockets and take like no Hoggies damage will be enough. Gonna barrel in front here, and then I have Evo Snowball for the Hoggies. I'm gonna have to Dark Prince also, and then... Wait, the barrel! Bro, we got damage! Now only 2 more rockets is enough, and... Okay, I have to make sure I don't like lose to Hoggies right here. Yeah, cannon card and bandit, and then snowball again, and I'm almost back to rocket. Yeah, just Dark Prince now, and I'm back to rocket. He's gonna Hoggies again, but I don't think he can get them like down in time, right? Yeah, there's the Hoggies. Just rocket here. That's gonna be GG's, and I have to BM this guy. This guy has been toxic to me in the past and talking like mad shit, so I have to take the BM against him right here for sure. So GG's, and I'll see you guys in the next match. Alright, so for game and deck number 5, we have this variation with Dart Goblin or Evo Dart I should say, and Inferno Tower. This is basically like classic Logbait, just rocket removed for the Evo Dart, and as you can already tell by the decks being presented in today's video, there's just so many different classic Logbait decks that are good. The only 2 decks that are not related to classic bait that I showed you, like I showed them to you, it's my deck and the deck with Cannon Card and Dark Prince. There's not even any Bush Logbait or Prince Logbait decks. It's all just classic Logbait decks. Out of those 17 people that are in the top 200 with bait, 10 of them are playing classic bait decks, and 5 of those accounts of the 17 are mine. So there's like, 15 accounts covered already. So it's basically just me and other people playing classic bait, and that one person playing with cannon card Dark Prince variation. So it's basically me, that one guy, and everyone else playing classic bait. So if you're asking me what deck I would recommend to you guys, just find out the best classic bait variation. And you're gonna be good to go. Classic bait is definitely the way to go for this season. If you just like to play my deck, that's up to you. I really recommend playing my deck if you just enjoy playing it the most, because it works very well too. But if you're looking for the best deck to play, my deck won't be the choice. It's very good still, but not the best one. So yeah, let's see what we can do for the final game against Hakai. Looking very good so far. I feel like this is a like almost impossible matchup for him, because he doesn't have any way of breaking through Inferno Tower Dart Goblin if I play well, since he has, like, his spell combination is Zap and Rage. So to kill my Dart Goblin, he has to have Evo Zap and Cycle or normal Zap and Rage onto it, but then he can't kill Gang, so he wouldn't break through if he zapped and raged it. And if he has Evo Zap, he has to choose like Evo Zap to kill my Dart or Inferno. And now he has Evo Zap, so let's see. He's probably gonna go in here. Yeah, I have to Dart up to the side so he cannot hit both Inferno and Dart with that. And he has to... Okay, yeah, he zaps the Dart, but now the Inferno doesn't get taken out. I can just let the Sparky hit the Inferno because the Inferno is almost dead and I don't need the Inferno to survive. I'd rather have my Knight force out another response instead of the Sparky hitting the Knight and then my Inferno Tower just sitting in my own half till it's dead. So we at least forced out the mini P.E.K.K.A right there. Just gonna Dart Gob like this. That's also gonna defend the minions, but just set up my next Princess low. It's always important to have like one Princess, one Dart down, because then they're never just able to make a push and spam everything into one lane. Also, very nice Dart Gob, very nice Dark Prince from him right there. Predicting I would go barrel and full countering the barrel like that, even though I went for it straight onto the tower, so very well played from him. I can just Knight like this, and another Log will take out the Mother Witch, so don't have to be worried about that. And look at that defense, like, there's just nothing he can do to break through. I mean, of course I played a good defense, but no matter how good his offense will be, he's not gonna break through. So, very nice game right here. Good matchup. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys. Bye!